With COTU and FKE seemingly reading from the same script, it emerged bluntly that the Labour Ministry, which is one of the parties in the tripartite arrangement, could be forced to reconsider its stand as far as the new NHIF rates are concerned.
We as the Federation are in agreement with COTU that this issue needs to be revisited and reconsidered. Further, given that most employers already have a medical insurance scheme in place for their employees.
On this effect, COTU Secretary General Francis Atwoli seized the opportunity to serve the Labour Minister a strike notice contesting the new rates he terms as above the common worker affordability.
These are poor workers, the rich.
When you factor in the fact that contributions have moved from the highest 320 shillings to 2,000 pop, that is around 525% increment. And therefore, if the government is really sensitive to the workers, it should also increase the salary of workers by 525%.
Atwoli also openly promised to whistle-blow on the fishy ploy behind the scheme.
I will name them. I will name them. I will name them.
Concurring with the COTU boss, Parliament's Public Accounts Committee Chair Boni Halwale underscored that it wouldn't be a surprise that the new controversial NHIF scheme will be another big scandal in the country.
And I'll not be surprised if this will be one of the many scandals that the country will see me unveiling in my Committee of Public Accounts. And when that time comes, I will do it irrespective who those politicians are.
Particularly, the COTU boss took issue with criteria used in picking the various clinics.
There is one clinic, and I want Tom Odeke, my brother, we are here to support you. Move civil servants out of that scheme.
Speaking to Mr. Kerich, the NHIF chief gave a totally different script.
He told the civil servants to choose for themselves. So the civil servants chose, and most of them chose the two. NHIF, what would we have done? We were just to tally the whoever has chosen and pay according to the choices of the civil servants.
The NHIF boss also cleared the way on what he termed as misinformation about the new rates.
A misconception that NHIF has raised the rates to 2,000. Let me say that the rates and most of the people who are here today, seated on the other side of Uhuru Park, they are going to pay 150 shillings per month. So it is not true. Those who are going to pay over 2,000 or 2,000 is maybe me and somebody else like Francis Atwoli.
In a reconciliatory tone, the Vice President, notifying the issue as grave, called for further negotiations, but at the same time called for a moratorium be invoked on the new rates.
Pengine muangalie uwezekano wa kuchelewesha kidogo ili mupatie mazungumzo. Muangalie vile mazungumzo yanaweza kufanyika haraka sana ili kila mtu aridhike. Na akiridhika kila mtu hata basi hataenda mgomo. Ama mwasemaje?
It is evident that the controversial new NHIF scheme will continue to generate heat, with COTU Secretary General Francis Atwoli issuing a strike notice in public to the Labour Minister, whereas the NHIF chief gives a different story. But what is important is reaching an amicable solution through consultations as per the VP's advice. Violet Makendo, GBS News.